nobody can persuade me to step down. I resigned the converted office of Honorable Minister to participate in this process. And I'm glad I am here today. And you have seen, despite all the rumors that they have spread into the public space, the truth of the matter is that we are here. Today has come, and there's no doubt in my mind that we are going to participate and see this to its logical conclusion.
What is your impression of the organization of this so
far? Well, I'm just getting here, so we will brief you.
There have been some unnecessary violence. Well, some of your supporters were beaten up. What's your take on this, sir?
Well, we have told all our supporters to remain calm, even in the face of intimidation and persecution. Nothing good comes easy. You know, in this race, the establishment, so to say, of the party, we know what is happening in Lagos State, but we believe that whatever the Lord says shall come to pass.
So what are the chances of PDP in next year's election?
PDP will win Lagos.
Thank you very much.
Well, the location was a little bit of a problem, but I think it has been resolved now. My utmost concern was safety of our members, safety of the press, safety of the people, and safety of those in the neighborhood. Remember that we have a bank next door. So it was a concern before, but after making a few phone calls and talking to the organizers, definitely they've put everything under control, and I think everywhere is peaceful right now.
How would you describe the acquisition of the delegates so far? Would you say the process?
It's good. It's perfect. You have the chairman out there. You have the ward chairman out there, and we only have almost 800 and something or 900 delegates. So the hall will soon be full, and we will carry on with the program of the day, which I'm sure you're all excited to see. Expectation is definitely that Engineer Adedeji will be the gubernatorial candidate for PDP and the next governor of Lagos State.
Against the likes of Senator Baniko and Chief Jimmy Agbaje.
Well, those are old horses. The new ones are back, and we're taking the day. I can assure you that.
Finally, what is the sellable point of Engineer Agbaje?
My sellable point in the party, one, is that the unity of the party. I've worked as the organizing secretary of the zone. I've worked as the secretary of the zone. I've also worked as the financial secretary of the zone. And I'm also a past acting national vice chairman of the Southwest Zone, PDP. So the unity of the party has been my number one concern, and that is what I targeted, and that is what we have in PDP today. As far as my selling point as governor of Lagos State is purely rural development. Rural development covers a lot of areas, but I would like to go into that now so I don't take too much of your time. But rural development, those in the interlands, those in Ekpe, Badagry, Ifakojaye, Ikorodu, those are the people that are going to feel the impact of government. And where there's this congestion of the central area of Lagos State, definitely you are going to see a new Lagos evolve over time.
My assignment is to conduct primaries to produce gubernatorial candidate of Lagos State. That is my assignment here.
Acquisition was supposed to start by 9 a.m.
Nothing new in politics, nothing new in party primaries. We have to make sure we tied up everything in order to give all those who matters in this particular event the free and level playing ground. So we are doing everything humanly possible to make sure everything is done according to the rule, according to the constitution of the party, according to the Electoral Act. So the issue of delay in having the primary to start is something that within, it's just a normal issue and it is internal issues. We are trying to see that all the aspirants, contestants, be given the opportunity to get themselves prepared.
By the organization today, would you say that aspirants will not have complaints of the delegates and not
There is no way you can have this kind of when you say that nobody can have complaint. You are dealing with human beings. Human beings, whether you like it or not, one way or the other, somebody will complain. But you have to allow him to complain, then see to his complaint. If it is something that you can address it. It is something that you can make him to understand it.
Just for the transparency level and the involvement of the
We will do our best. You will see.
So far, so good. There have been one or two hiccups. There have been gunshots fired. I'm wearing a bulletproof vest now because I'm afraid of being shot at by people who are determined by hook or crook to force people to vote the way they want them to vote. At the end of the day, we are Lagosians. We are not going to be intimidated by anyone. We are going to stand our ground. The delegates are going to stand their ground. They're going to vote the way they want to vote, not the way they are being forced to vote by anyone. If people really feel that they are actually popular, then they should just sit down, allow the delegates to do their thing. When it comes down to this situation where people are being threatened, people are being intimidated, then it's a farce, isn't it? It's an absolute farce. As long as there is no intimidation, as long as there is no harassment of delegates, then yeah, we will accept the results. But if there is harassment, if there is intimidation, if there is covert voter inducement, then we will not allow it. It will not stand.
You know, party elections, primary elections can be very tricky. And for me, yes, we've done our work, but then we have to leave the rest to God. I cannot tell you confidently or comfortably today that we have won. And that's why I say that you should wait and let us see how the elections go. It's a delegates thing. When you get in here, it's a secret ballot. And so you never really know which way it's going. And you have strong candidates or strong aspirants. So we just have to wait and see.
So it's often said that you are the only one that can give. It's often said that you are the only one that can give APC a run for its money in Lagos State. Why?
Well, let me put it like this. I believe I can give APC a run. Whether I'm the only one, I don't know about that. But I know I can give APC. If you ask me, I believe maybe yes, I am most qualified to give APC a run. But I may not be the only one.
You said that you are being backed by the leadership of the party here.
Being backed by the leadership. You know, look, in politics, everybody brings his strength to the table. And what you try and do is to win the confidence of the party hierarchy. So we bring our strengths to the table and we convince party members at the highest level, at the middle level, and at the lower level. And you get them to believe that you are the best candidate to win the elections. So if there are people that say they believe in Jimmy Agbaje, it is not for any other reason but because maybe we have been able to sell ourselves in a way that they can see us as the candidate to beat. And I think it's important to note that, again, you're saying it's about winning the elections. It's not necessarily, yes, you have to get the party ticket, but it's not every time that you get the party ticket or everybody that gets the party ticket that is a candidate that can win the general elections. And what we're saying is that Jimmy Agbaje can win the general elections if he can cross this hurdle of winning the primary elections.
So the tenet of internal democracy is shown in the process of the primaries.
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the primary process?
I think there's no way you can say that there's no internal democracy here. You don't have any candidate that has been forced on the people. If you look at them, like I said, I can't say confidently how the results are going to turn out today. It may turn out in my favor. It may turn out heavily in my favor. But then it may turn out slightly in my favor. Or it may turn out not in my favor. So I can't say that for sure. Where there's no internal democracy, you know already when you get into the hall how the results are going to be. I cannot say so. And I don't think anybody here can say confidently that it's going to go this way or that way.
PDP! PDP Lagos is used to giving transparent, credible primaries. And that exercise we shall repeat today. I want to formally welcome the chairman. I want to welcome you all. I want to advise that you take things easy, relax, and have confidence in the system. We want to build a greater Nigeria, a greater Lagos, and a greater people who will ensure that things are done properly.
We should conduct these primaries in a brotherly and sisterly feelings. Whoever emerges from this exercise, it is incumbent upon us to team up to support him and support the PDP. We know when there is a contest, one must be winner, somebody will be loser. But please, I'm appealing to all our distinguished aspirants. Whoever emerges among you, we are appealing to you in the name of Allah, in the name of PDP as our great party. We will team up with all your team supporters to support him in order for us to be able to capture Lagos State once and for all.